channel. Thanks for stopping by. I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. Hope everyone had a good break if you got one. And hopefully here's to a much better 2024. I'm going to stick with these Christmas celebration tracks because I figure we have one more week of kind of Christmas holiday, whatever, and then we go back into the real world. I went all the way back, man. This track here, Incoming from Jam Baxter, this was being asked for all the way back, right from the very beginning of me starting the channel. It's going to be 4 years in March, man. 4 years. And I want to get into it now, and you know that I love Baxter, man. And I don't know if I'm ready for this one, New Year's Day, because it just melts your brain as it is without staying up late and having festivities. So, without further ado, man, let's jump in. See what he's got for us.
Outside the hangers, wet cement swimmers, front crawling through their manners. Eye stabbers, neck ringers, skin picking scammers. I watch them all sliding down ladders from the sky. Meet your suicidal, gooey-eyed attackers. The little wet brain splatters on the sheets from the shootouts. The reach between your ears as you sleep got you shook. I love it when shit gets.
God damn it. Hey, big ups to Chemo, man. Forest DLG on the production. It's got this sound. It sounds so dope, man. One of my favorite producers of all time, for sure. This cat is something special. I think it might be Dabs driving the car too. But this beat is sick, man. And right off we're 40 something seconds in, and he's already coming with the imagery that I got to hear again, because I don't know why I wasn't ready, but I wasn't ready for it. Let's go.
Outside the hangers, wet cement swimmers, front crawling through their manners. Eye stabbers, neck ringers, skin picking scammers. I watch them all sliding down ladders from the sky. Meet your suicidal, gooey-eyed attackers. The little wet brain splatters on the sheets from the shootouts. The reach between your ears as you sleep got you shook. I love it when shit gets a beast, so you can slash a hole and let the fat trickle through the streets. Options for failure, blame your old man or pick a partner and paint yourselves pink and hold hands like twin fascists.
Bro, see, again, the imagery of this is so amazing to me. I mean, it's not anything different than what he already, like, that he does all the time. But the imagery in this, man, right off the start, talking about that, like sliding down the ladders, naming all these different type of dregs of society, I guess you want to say, or what's considered dregs of society. And he starts off right at the beginning, like, beware of these people, kind of like almost to the point I'm thinking it's almost like you don't really truly, you think you may know, but you really don't know, kind of warning. And that idea too, it's kind of seeing coming down the ladders, to me, it's kind of like seeing their downfall. Like, he's been there. I mean, I've seen some recent documentaries about a lot of the trank that's being used over here. I'm not sure if it's made it over there, if it's called something else, but about how, like, the fentanyl, the trank is really fucking with people, and someone comes and they decide they want to try it, and they're interviewing these people, and they come to the bad part of Philadelphia or New York or whatever it is, Vancouver, and they have one hit and that's it. They never leave. They feel like, they're talking about, people who have lives, good paying jobs, families, kids, all that kind of shit, and they decide they want to try it once, and they never leave, and they've been there for 2 years. Family don't know where they are. They're just there. They're just gone, right? And I think that's kind of what Jam could be getting at is that with them coming down the ladder, he's seen that downfall. He has seen people who have per se have been in a higher place, and he's watched them slide down to the point of suicide, which I think is not actually that term being used, but more like they are killing themselves in a way as well. Damn. Hey, I'll try not to make it a long one, man. If it is, it's Jam's fault. Let's go.
Scammers, I watch them all sliding down ladders from the sky. Me, your suicidal gooey-eyed attackers. The little wet brain splatters on the sheets from the shootouts. The reach between your ears as you sleep got you shook. I love it when shit gets a beast, so you can slash a hole and let the fat trickle through the streets. Options for failure, blame your old man or pick a partner and paint yourselves pink and hold hands like twin fascists. Dragging floral print baggage, comparing dead bugs and superficial wing damage. We've all used to.
Sorry, that's what I wanted to get to too. I know I'm not going to pause a lot, I promise, but that was something that had popped up that I wanted to say, and I lost it. That whole idea too about blaming your old man, and then he's talking about comparing bugs and superficial wing damage. I think he said. Is he talking about that idea that everyone has the reason to be doing it, the reason for where they are. Their life is shit because they're old man. Their life is shit because of this. Their life is, and the superficial makes me think like superficial, right? It is. I mean, I don't know other way to explain it, but it's a scratch, right? And it's not as deep as these people pretend it really is. It isn't a reason why you kind of throw your wife away or you commit suicide, so to speak, or even commit suicide. But I think that's kind of what he's getting at, man. I like that. Again, the imagery and the brilliance of his words, man. The poet. Always a poet, man.
For failure, blame your old man or pick a partner and paint yourselves pink and hold hands like twin fascists. Dragging floral print baggage, comparing dead bugs and superficial wing damage. We've all used a couple grim gashes, taken licks, soul powder, puked up and switched planets. Normal, so I ain't fucking with your checklist. When every winning soul is in that bin marked defectives. Blessed are the meek, but they ain't gonna inherit a single penny shred of meat or drop a medicine from me, Mr. Savior. Barked your favorite ignoramus. His tight fist bleeding on his pearly white trainers. Stainless, controlled by one plastic button that triggers a sudden jet of blood to end any discussion. Geeks in the towers like fuck 'em. I dug the fine china out and stuffed their faces in the oven, singing incoming, fling a rock.
I'm not gonna say anything. I just want to hear that again.
Shred of meat or drop a medicine from me, Mr. Savior. Barked your favorite ignoramus. His tight fist bleeding on his pearly white trainers. Stainless, controlled by one plastic button that triggers a sudden jet of blood to end any discussion. Geeks in the towers like fuck 'em. I dug the fine china out and stuffed their faces in the oven, singing incoming, fling a rock, kill 'em all, sting something, fuck the rules, pin 'em up, swing something, stew face, feeling that wind rushing, ain't gonna win nothing, fuck 'em up now, gather the machines, fix up and dumb down, the devil's in your dreams, all must have ducked out, flooding in the streets, let another one drown, fuck 'em up now, everyone in town's now sufficiently suspicious, that your mutant superpowers are officially fictitious. Comic book villains, young, dumb and ambitious. Mouth smothered in a warm smile that gave us all the shivers. These oily sacks of bile are just delicious. Where'd you source the mangled human heart you're squeezing? I continued asking, made a drunken crass remark, was ejected from the premises and grew to love the feeling. And so the plan is still to skid along a winning streak, skipping each crippled sack, shriveling and swigging bleach, and greet death grinning with a full set of missing teeth. Earthworm, twin middle fingers to the chicken beaks. And when the freaks came to bite away your flesh, I never heard the word fuck used to quite the same effect, it was special. It's funny how divine skin gleaming in a pool of golden light is drawn to every precious metal. Strange, I shrugged off the thought and kept vibes in deep black cloud. tinfoil lining. Everything's divine, therefore everything is shining. You are not complete yet, we are not surviving. These are not your people, all moving scatty like a three-legged staffy chasing pigeons in an alley. There's a very real feeling at the bottom of that baggie. I boot it with as many human eyes.
All right, man, it's all coming together. I mean, he brings it all the way. That I love that imagery that the push of the plastic button sends that blood. Did he say a single stream of blood or something to that effect at the end of the first verse, right? I paused it too much in the first verse to pause it there again, but and then he brings it all the way back, right? To he's talking about the black cloud with a silver lining. He says tinfoil lining, which right away makes me think of heating up, cooking heroin in the tinfoil, that black smoke, that dragon. So, I mean, I think it's probably the whole track itself is probably all about the use of heroin, right? It certainly feels that way because he brings it all the way around from the first verse, like I said, to the back into here. And he said something right here too. Again, I get lost in thought with this cat, man, because he says so many. He says so much great shit and so much imagery that I want to take apart every single thing he says, because I feel like everything. It's like it's not any wasted words with this cat, right? And I always feel like there's always something that could be taken of what he's saying. Big up Ronnie Bosch too. I noticed that he's been following him around in this video. But this whole second verse, man, is very brilliant. And I know I missed some stuff here, man, but I'm sure you cats don't mind. I'm gonna bring it back a tiny bit.
Fictitious comic book villains, young, dumb and ambitious, mouth smothered in a warm smile that gave us all the shivers. These oily sacks of bile are just delicious. Where'd you source?
I missed that the first time. That's brilliant. That the warm smile that gave us all the shivers. Just taking that, warmth is supposed to warm you, not give you the shivers. But we've all seen that. That's the thing, right? We know that simple line. We all know that. We've all been around that guy or woman who, just that one cat, man, that smile, they'd smile and you're just like, that motherfucker. there's nothing genuinely warm about that smile. There's something behind that smile, man, which again, Jam says it gave us all the shivers, right? See that truth behind that warm smile.
Comic book villains, young, dumb and ambitious, mouth smothered in a warm smile that gave us all the shivers. These oily sacks of bile are just delicious. Where'd you source the mangled human heart you're squeezing? I continued asking, made a drunken crass remark, was ejected from the premises and grew to love the feeling. And so the plan is still to skid along a winning streak, skipping each crippled sack, shriveling and swigging bleach, and greet death grinning with a full set of missing teeth. Earthworm, twin middle fingers to the chicken beaks. And when the freaks came to battle with your flesh, I never heard the word fuck you.
Shit, I missed that the first time. Earthworm, double middle finger to the chicken beaks. Nice.
And with a full set of missing teeth, earthworm, twin middle fingers to the chicken beaks. And when the freaks came to battle with your flesh, I never heard the word fuck used to quite the same effect, it was special. It's funny how divine skin gleaming in a pool of golden light is drawn to every precious metal. Strange, I shrugged off the thought and kept vibes in. Deep black cloud, tinfoil lining. Everything's divine, therefore everything is shining. You are not complete yet, we are not surviving. These are not your people, All moving scatty like a three-legged staffy, chasing pigeons in an alley. There's a very real feeling at the bottom of that baggie. I boot it with as many human eyes as I could carry, singing incoming, incoming. Fling a rock, kill 'em all, sting something, fuck the rules, pin 'em up, swing something, stew face, feeling that wind rushing, ain't gonna win nothing, fuck 'em up now, gather the machines, fix up and dumb down, the devil's in your dreams, all must have ducked out, flooding in the streets, let another one drown, fuck 'em up now.
Yeah, man, that's the imagery in that, and even again, even at the end of this track where I start thinking, we talked about the missing teeth and stuff, which I always put together with crystal meth. So maybe it wasn't just about heroin; it was just all about all kinds of just drugs and behavior, all kind of shit that kind of leads people down to depths that they don't know, and at the same time society, people look down upon them and they say something about them but letting them drown, right? People are okay with that, just they got in that position themselves, they deserve it, let them drown type of mentality. And there's reasons, as many people as there are in that situation, there's reasons for why they're there. It's not an easy paint by numbers where everyone falls into a category. Imagery, man, top notch again. Baxter, very few anywhere on the planet like this cat, man. Something special. Chemo on the production, DLG. Like I said, man, for my money, top 5, anytime, anywhere. Take this motherfucker for sure. Just outstanding. Cool track, man. Hope you cats dug it. Thanks for coming back after the Christmas break. Love you guys, man. And like I said, I'm going to finish this week up. I got a couple more tracks coming this week, and then we'll get back into our regular schedule programming, so to speak. And hey, until next time, love you guys, man. Thanks for being back. Stay safe. Be good to each other.